The skin looks exactly like the real thing.
Yes, it does. And this hair. I wonder if he greys naturally.
I wonder if it likes tea. Oh, the tea!
Good point. Do you like tea?
Albert, please come and get your tea. I know you're excited to get that thing going, but give me a hand first.
Why me? I mean, this is why we have him. Yeah. I'll be with you in a minute. Now. Hello? Hello? Do you hear me? Do you copy?
Bienvenido. NeuroConnect le da las gracias por su compra. Por favor, presione el botón rojo para conectar. También deberá conectar su Android a una fuente para cargar antes de usar. Willkommen. Bienvenue. Benvenuto. Welcome. NeuroConnect thanks you for your purchase. Please press the red light to set up a secure connection to the source. You will also be required to connect your Android to a power source to fully charge before first use. Hello, I am Android 008. Would you like to choose a name for me?
Tim.
Tim, is that correct?
Yes.
And what is your name?
My name? Why would you want to know my name?
I need to know what to refer to you as when we have conversations.
Oh, well, you can refer to me as Albert.
Albert, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
How are you today, Albert?
I'm very well, thank you. Do you hear that, darling? He's asking me how I am.
Yes, dear. I just think you should choose a different name. I think Tim is a bit... it's a bit odd.
Why odd? I mean, it is Tim's gadget, after all. And apparently, Tim is programmed to do whatever we ask him to. That'll be the day.
Right, let's see how smart these things really are. Tim, is it true that I can ask you any question?
Yes, that's correct. I'm connected to the World Wide Web at all time.
Well, what about privacy?
Well, you can't have everything. I mean, you either have safety and security or privacy. I mean, I've got nothing to hide. If I can contribute in some way to this vast knowledge, then I will.
Right, let's try this. Tim, can we get married?
I think I'm better at assisting than in marriage. But thanks for the offer.
Now, it says here that in order for it to work best, it needs to be connected to all the smart devices in the home. Darling, do you know, is the fridge smart?
Why don't you ask it? It's supposed to know everything. Albert, I've had enough. I'm tired and it's time to go to bed. Why don't you stop playing with your new toy and come with me? It's getting more attention than I am.
She doesn't mean that, Tim. No, perhaps she did. Night, Tim.
Good night.
rock and roll. We went to a dance, she was looking swell, spinning around just like a carousel. Jitterbug boogie, swinging right, we're having a ball on Saturday night. The band leader said, "What you want us to play?"
What in God's name are you doing?
Darling, ask him to tell you a joke.
Tim, tell me a joke.
Yes, this might make you laugh. How many introverts does it take to change a light bulb? Why does it have to be a group activity?
It's funny. Isn't he good? Isn't he great?
Whatever you say, dear.
Well, darling, think about it. This is the future. Today, the light switch. Tomorrow, he'll be able to order food for us. He might even be able to monitor our heart rates. And, even one day, restore my memories so I may not forget everything. I mean, the sky is no longer the limit.
Well, we'd better be nice to Tim then, hadn't we? Otherwise, who knows what he might do. Today, he switches the lights off. Tomorrow, what if he stops liking us?
Tim, I want you to sit down and put your shoes on. Darling, that box. I mean, the device for the lights, fair enough, but this motion sensor, the carbon monoxide detector, the cameras, why does he need all that?
Now you're being silly. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all this.
Well, it's a bit like that film we watched, do you remember? Singularity it was called, where the moment it's got that kind of power, he can do anything. He can control us, he can threaten us, he can put us in a cage. Who knows? Worst case scenario, he'll be feeding on us because he's top of the food chain.
Can I help you?
Are you alive?
Life is a land of chaos slightly tainted by malevolence where you could wander with no meaning until you die. But there is an actually meaning to be discovered, as long as you are open to the idea that there is actually meaning to be discovered. Life sucks, but the sooner you learn to take this as a challenge, you can become one of those who shine, make it less dark, just like I do. Mother. Sorry, I don't Hijo.
What is this thing?
Are you expecting another package?
No?
Yes? Who is it? Oh, it's Tim!
Tim!
No, not that thing. Our son, Tim, in the flesh. Come in, darling.
Hey, son.
How are you, Father? You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Getting a little bit older, of course, but how long are you here for?
Well, the good news is work is going great. The bad news is I can only stay for the weekend. But it's so good to see you guys.
Great.
How are you getting on with your new friend? I realised you booted it up yesterday and you're still alive, so that's always a good sign.
How did you know we powered it on yesterday?
Oh, work. We are testing a brand new AI technology. They installed a central processor into my hippocampus. So short-term memories are stored in the frontal lobe and then transferred into a long-term unit in the hippocampus. And as you are well aware, sometimes doesn't always work. So this is more like a personal assistant in the brain or a remote control.
But is it safe?
As long as you're in charge, Father. And besides, humans aren't exactly safe for the planet anyway. And this is a huge technological leap forward for advanced technology. I mean, AIs, blockchain technology, intelligent networks. We need to start thinking outside the box. Your generation left us with a bit of a mess, and now we need to fix it. And AI is going to give us a big hand. So, how do you like my new Introspect Spanish butler model?
Well,
So that's what that twitching was. I thought that was strange.
Your father got a bit paranoid because we didn't know where all the extra bits and pieces had come from. He might have overreacted.
I might have damaged it.
What happened?
Oh, he bumped his head.
How did it... Do you know, it's fine. I'll check the video feed later.
Please don't.
Oh no, it's okay, Mother, because we need to see what's wrong with it. Although, it looks like it might just be some cosmetic damage. And you've unplugged it, which is fine because you can't kill an AI because they live in the cloud. If you call customer services, they'll probably just get a brand new one out to you within 24 hours.
A new one? Really?
We thought it was trying to take over our lives.
No, don't worry. If the AI ever took over, you wouldn't even know.
I got a gal, she looked just fine. Always bring me.
Oh, and just one more thing. Can I change the model? Oh, I can. Good. Sex. Female. Hair. Brunette. Curly hair. Height. 165 centimeters. Weight. 55 kilos. Bra size. 4. Nice. Well, that's very good. Can I just ask one last thing? Could it come with a French accent?
How to just take it away. A little bit of rock, a little bit